Alright, this is a video response for Super Lunary. I'm being pressured. This is for your 5 questions. And I'm feeling peer pressure to go and answer these 5 questions. Now, I'm only 47. I can't handle peer pressure. Hell, it's amazing I don't smoke. Thank God my friends don't smoke, or I'd probably be smoking right now, but here goes anyway, okay? So let's go ahead and answer those 5 questions. First off, you asked, what era would you like to live in and why? I gave this a lot of thought. What era would I like to live in? And I think back 100 years ago. New York City. What was the biggest problem? Biggest problem in New York City at the turn of the century, 1900. Horseshit. Horseshit. That was the big problem in New York City. Horseshit. All these horses going around, and they're shitting everywhere. What are we going to do with the mounds and mounds of pollution that this thing is going on? We use more and more horses going through town. We got horse shit everywhere. How the hell are we going to get rid of it all? It's 100 years later. I've never heard anybody in New York City talk about the horse shit problem. It doesn't exist anymore. So now it's just 100 years ago. 100 years ago, horse shit in New York City. Big problem. 100 years later, it's not even a blip on anyone's memory. So my era that I think I would like to live in is maybe 100 years from now. Man, that's a whole century in the future. Century. It seems so long, but when you look back on the last 100 years, it just doesn't seem that long at all. So maybe I would like to go 150 years in the future. Because certainly, the book 1984, the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, time has not been progressing as fast as science fiction writers would like. But still, 150 years in the future, I want to be there. That'd be interesting. Alright, what celebrities would you like to meet? I'm with you. I think I would like to meet Jesus Christ. Got some questions I would like to ask him. Check things out. See what the authenticity is. And depending upon how that conversation goes, I might want to visit P.T. Barnum. Okay? This way. To the egress. Another idol. A writer I'd like to talk to is Richard Bach. He wrote Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Probably most of us have read that. He wrote Illusions, The Adventures of a Reluctant Messiah. Fabulous book. Takes about an hour and a half to read at the most, but it's super. And he had a wonderful book of short stories called A Gift of Wings, which was quite fascinating. Very inspirational. There was a second part to that question, wasn't there? What celebrity would you like to meet or be intimate with? Super Lunary. I'm a guy, alright? Which means pretty much any female celebrity in the last 100 years is on my list. I think it's pretty much open season if the opportunity ever comes about. My wife wouldn't mind. But if I had to pick one, I think I might go with Audrey Hepburn. Back into My Fair Lady day. I think she was nice. I enjoyed the movie she made, and I just think she was very cool for her time. So let's go with Audrey Hepburn. If you had to pull one out today, who would it be? There's just so many. I'm not even gonna try. Alright. One wish. I liked your answer to the one wish. We certainly could use a lot more love in the world. Mine's more of a practical answer to this question. My one wish, it's possible that I see it by the time I move on. We might see it in the next 40 years. And my wish is relatively simple. I just don't know how it's going to come about for sure. If we had a supply of dirt cheap, endless energy, it'd be amazing what we could do. You know, all the energy to keep our cultures and our current lifestyle is incredible, and to bring everybody else up to that lifestyle, because I argue that we don't have to diminish the lifestyle of anyone if we can just find a endless supply of dirt cheap energy. And I'm not even going to speculate what science is going to bring this about, but it's going to come, and when it does, it'll do amazing things, because energy and the supply of energy and the cost of energy is the one thing that's holding back the vast majority or the vast population of this planet. So if we can get that one practical thing, the benefits would be absolutely amazing. So we'll have to see how it goes. I'm interested in seeing how it ends up. I think that we might see that. So, you know, keep your fingers crossed with me. Where would I like to visit? Well, you know, I was in the Navy for 22 years. Didn't see near as many places as I would have liked to see. You know, I had an ample opportunity to visit much of Italy, Rome, Florence, Pisa. Visited some Spain, Central America. But where would I like to visit now? You know, on this planet, you know, I'd like to see the pyramids. I would like to see Australia, Southeast Asia. Well, heck, I would like to see everything. If I just had a ring, okay? If I just had this little ring, little decoder ring, I just turn it whenever I want to pop someplace, that would be great. All right, so maybe we can get that ring with that endless supply of energy, and then we can all just pop wherever we want to. And then we can all visit, and the world would be so much smaller of a place, and we would all have so much more in common that maybe there would be more love in the world, huh? Let's hope. I wouldn't mind visiting other cultures. And what I mean by this is we have to be arrogant to think that we are alone in this universe. So I would love to go and visit other civilized cultures in other worlds. Ones that wouldn't kill me, and maybe ones that had a magic translator, so when I got there I'd understand what the hell they were talking about. You know, maybe when you hop over to that planet they give you a little travel guide, you know, maybe a little their language to our language pocket dictionary, something to get us by. But that would be kind of interesting. I don't want to just go and visit every planet. Oh, I don't want to hit every dust bowl rock in the universe. I'd stop on the moon on the way out. I'd visit you, okay? But that's it. That's the last dust bowl rock I'd visit, and probably after you were there a little bit, it won't be a dust bowl anymore. So, what don't you know about me? What don't you know about me? What do you know about me? Nothing. Heck, what you don't know about me would fill a book. No, an encyclopedia. Hell, terabytes. Terabytes. What my wife doesn't know me would be half of that. What my kids will never know about me will be up there too. So, what don't you know about me? You know, I'm just gonna keep it simple. What you don't know about me is that on November 9th, I'm getting my gallbladder out. You know, it's a relatively simple procedure anymore. Thank God for that. And for some reason it seems to run in my family, because guys don't usually have a problem with their gallbladder. My two older sisters had theirs out. My mom had hers out. My two nephews had theirs out. So it's a very strange thing. But hey, that's the one thing you don't know about me, okay? Is that I'm gonna have my gallbladder out. All right. I love your videos. I love watching you. I love the energy output you have, at least for those 7 days out of 10, huh? Hang in there for the other 3, and we'll be here for you, okay? Talk to you later.